Should you enroll in Medicare Part D drug coverage? Well, we think you should. Coming up next, we'll show you why it's a good idea. This video is for the Medicare beneficiary who does not have access to other creditable drug coverage, like through an employer, the VA, or TRICARE. We feel there are 4 main reasons to obtain Part D drug coverage, whether that be in a standalone Part D drug plan or a Medicare Advantage plan. All right, number 1 is to reduce the cost of current medications. If you're taking medications now, your Medicare Part D coverage could help reduce the cost of those medications. For generics, the copays in your Part D drug plan usually are similar or lower than what you're used to paying. Generics shouldn't be an issue most of the time. For brand name and specialty drugs, this is where your Part D coverage can potentially save you money. Many brand name drugs can have a very high gross price. Your Medicare Part D coverage will limit your copay or coinsurance to a fraction of the real cost of that expensive drug. For example, let's say you're taking a drug that has a $1,000 gross price. You won't pay anywhere near that much if it's covered on your plan's formulary. Stick around for reason number 4 at the end on why taking a drug like that won't break the bank like it used to. Number 2 is to reduce the cost of new medications. If you don't have Part D coverage and you're prescribed a new medication in the middle of the year, you're out of luck. You have to get the best cash deal you can find, or maybe assistance through the manufacturer. And then towards the end of the year, if you want, you can enroll in a drug plan during the annual election period, which occurs each year between October 15th to December 7th. But if you have Part D coverage and the new medication is on your plan's formulary, you'll pay much less. Number 3 is to avoid a lifetime late enrollment penalty. Part D is required at age 65 to avoid a late enrollment penalty unless you have creditable prescription drug coverage through another source, such as the VA, TRICARE, or your employer. But let's say you come off of your employer health plan. You no longer will have creditable drug coverage, so you need Part D to avoid the penalty. The penalty gets larger the longer you go without Part D coverage. In the description below, we will link to a page that shows you how the penalty is calculated. And lastly, number 4, there is a $2,000 cap on drug costs in 2025. This is a new one for 2025. We now finally have a legit cap on drug costs under Part D. Including your plan's drug deductible, if applicable, the most you'll spend in drug costs in 2025 is $2,000. And in some plans with an enhanced drug benefit, it could be much less than $2,000. Without a Part D plan or Medicare Advantage plan with drug coverage, you don't have this protection. 2 reminders on this. In order for your cost to count toward the $2,000 cap, number 1, the medications have to be on your plan's formulary list of covered drugs, and number 2, the medications need to be purchased through your plan. If you use a cash coupon deal like GoodRx or purchase the medication through a Canadian pharmacy, you're not getting any help from your plan and you're not benefiting from the $2,000 cap. If you want to learn more, check out our video How Medicare Part D Works, linked at the end and in the description below. Hey, if you like this video, be sure to watch our other videos right over here. Thanks for watching.